Well, hello everyone, and sorry for the delay.
It's okay.
It's my bad.
I'm telling you, it's okay.
Thank you. But welcome back to another wonderful episode.
Yes,
I'm
welcome
cocktails.
back.
Welcome back.
Alex has a high half pony and it's so preppy and adorable and I'm
Well,
obsessed.
I'm going to a country club to play golf,
It's
so
very fitting,
I
yes.
have to fit the part, and it feels a little odd. I don't remember the last time I wore a collared like t-shirt, like a
Please
collar.
tell me you're driving the golf cart.
Well, we're just doing the driving range. I'm not actually going on the
Oh,
course yet.
okay.
Yes, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing that today.
Well, once you get to that caliber, please send videos of you
I
whipping around
I'm
in a
gonna be
golf
sending
cart.
videos anyways of me being like, this is the ball.
Yeah.
I was asking my instructor, who was my instructor when I was 10, and now I'm 33 and trying to do this again. And I was like trying to get at the fact that when I practice, I usually use men's balls, which are different from ladies' balls in the
Oh,
sport.
I didn't
I
know
didn't know.
ladies had balls.
Neither did
I'm just
I.
kidding.
Usually they're metaphorical.
Yes.
And so I was like trying to get at the point. I'm like, is it okay that I'm using men's to practice? And I was like, I know that there's difference in like tees and balls. And he was like, well, try to use the round ones. I was like, thanks so much. And
Very helpful.
yeah, he was like,
I
maybe.
didn't know there were men's and women's different balls. Why?
Great question. It's like how like women, you like when you drive, when you hit the first one, you stand at a different spot on the tee box. You're actually like further up because,
I didn't know that.
yeah, because,
That seems sexist.
women are weaker than men, whatever.
That
Uh,
is some antiquated shit. I
it
don't
is
like it.
antiquated shit. So yeah, it's interesting. It's a very misogynistic sport,
Yeah, but that's okay, I guess.
but it's fun because it's different every time. It's not like the same, you're not playing like the same course, even if you go to the same course, like they change it up. And
That's cool.
it all depends on weather and wind and all that stuff. So
Dane likes to golf.
it's fun. I mean, we'll see. I'm trying to do more things outside.
I think it'd be fun just to go and observe everyone there anyway. Just people watch a little bit.
You know where there's a lot of golf played?
Where?
Orange County.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
that's a
yes.
segue to that.
Good job.
Thanks. Yes. So, guys, we all know that the Real Housewives of Orange County has come back, and
So
thank
exciting.
God.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's
Like
so good so far.
this is the housewives we've needed.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be talking about that, but first, we're gonna dive into all the crazy conspiracy theories about the Denver airport because it's some wild shit.
Absolutely nutso.
And we've all heard about it. Or if you haven't, you're going to.
I know when you texted me about it, I hadn't heard about it and I was blown away. I was blown
I
away.
am a slut for conspiracy theories.
My
I
current
like,
conspiracy theory is okay, I'm hooked on Love Island.
of
Don't
course.
judge me.
No, there's no judgment.
It's so bad. It's so bad. But I'm convinced they're in a giant warehouse and they're not actually on an island in Fiji. Like all the wind is like manufactured. It's like fans and like sun
Like it's all too
lights
perfect.
all inside. And it's creepy.
Maybe it is.
I know. They never show like the actual beach or anything. It's creepy. Anyway, that's my
I like
conspiracy.
that. I like that. Have you gone on Reddit yet?
No, I need to. I need to dig a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Um, we have a delicious cocktail to kick
yes,
us
that's what
off.
I wanted to get to, really, was Kaisa's cocktail corner.
Welcome to Kaisa's Cocktail Corner. Back into it.
Get back into it.
So, for Kaisa's Cocktail Corner, we have the OC Glamour cocktail.
Yes.
It is vodka, triple sec, orange juice for the OC, cranberry juice, splash of club soda, and a blood orange garnish. Just because I have a ton of blood orange garnishes, and
Why
it's going to be
not?
the next couple cocktails.
Love
So
it.
yes,
I was curious as to the color of it. And
yeah,
then,
it's tough to see because this glass is sort of a brown tint, but it's
okay,
orangish
because like
pinkish.
the glass
Yeah,
was brown at like the base up, and I was like,
it's like a
"These
maroon,
are giving
but
orange juice, but what is that?"
I know it's not
I
a
was
great
thinking
color
it's orange
to the
juice and
glass.
coffee. And I was like, that's a
It does
strong
look like
shade.
coffee.
That was
I
a very
took
strong
pictures of
shade.
it from above and it looks way more beautiful. So
Can't wait.
I'll post those.
Send me those pics. Yeah, post them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yes, do that.
Yes.
Okay, Denver Airport. Where would you like to begin?
You want to start?
Sure.
Go for it.
Wonderful.
Kick
Okay.
us off.
So, for those of you who don't know, there are so many conspiracy theories tied to the Denver airport. Starting with, let me just get my notes. So, there's been a lot of secret societies tied to the Denver airport, including the Freemasons, the Illuminati, and the New World Order. It could also be all three, as they're said to be linked. And why are they a part of this, you may ask? Thank you for asking. There's a dedication capstone at the airport's south entrance dated March 19th, 1994. There is a time capsule there containing, quote, messages and memorabilia to the people of Colorado in 2094.
Whoa, I did not know that.
Yeah, so when you're there, there's a granite marker that depicts the square and compasses symbol of the Freemasons and the names of two grand lodges and their grand masters, where like the capstone is, or where the time capsule is buried. It also mentions a group called the New World Airport Commission. Now, this group doesn't actually exist. It's said it's making its inclusion a little tougher to explain because they don't exist. Like, where did they come from? Some like to point out that the name is suspiciously close to that of the so-called New World Order. It's likely a reference to Czech composer Antonin Dvorak's New World Symphony, and the New World Airport Commission was simply a temporary commission created to arrange the new airport's opening festivities. Okay, whatever. The time capsule theory is there's a braille tablet above the dedication stone that people believe is actually a keypad, and that you have to touch the raised dots in the correct sequence to open the time capsule.
Whoa.
Yeah. One airport employee said she's heard reports of Masons visiting the capstone and trying to swipe their Masonic membership cards near the capsule just in case that's a way to get in.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, I really hope it opens that way. That'd be crazy.
Maybe it's like once it's 2094, maybe it has like a lock on. I don't know. But I
Whoa.
don't know how the technology was in 1994 to have that.
Yeah. I feel like the government had like pretty advanced technology
For
ahead of
sure.
everyone else. So who knows?
For sure. Yeah. So that's the time capsule secret society stuff. And then you have the underground tunnels and bunkers and lizard people, question mark. It's my favorite thing.
I'm obsessed with
That's
lizard
really
people.
why I text you about this, because I was like, lizard people?
I feel like every weird group of like cult has some lizard people reference.
Yeah.
And it's really strange.
Well, so many people believe that like these celebrities are either part of the Illuminati or lizard people or something, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
just in these body suits and like zip out of them, but I don't know. Yeah. So there's these underground tunnels and bunkers and lizard people. So miles of underground tunnels and layer upon layer of secret buildings and bunkers are beneath the airport. The members of the secret societies planned to use to ride out the coming apocalypse. This is the theory.
I mean, why else would they build that?
Exactly. Like, why have all of that underground? It kind of reminds me of American Horror Story Apocalypse, that season, where all those
Yeah.
people get flown to that area and they're
Mm-hmm.
underground. I mean, then it goes back into like the coven, which I loved. But
Mm-hmm.
that like whole underground scenario. So it's like, why was that even there?
Wait, it's bringing me like Mars Attacks vibes
Yes.
too.
Yes, exactly. It's like all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some claim that there's a tunnel that runs all the way from the airport to the North American Aerospace Defense Command, which is located 100 miles away near Colorado Springs. And others suggest the underground layer may have something to do with supernatural things like either extraterrestrials or lizard people. And then a new theory came out after Jordan Peele's 2009 movie Us, which if you haven't seen it,
It's
great.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah. People now believe that there could be murderous doppelgangers living down there. Um,
Doppelgangers.
yeah. So the airport has acknowledged the fact that there are several subterranean levels beneath the main terminal, but they don't extend farther than 2 miles.
What was the like contractor's explanation for it? There was no statement made by anyone who built this
No, it's
about
so
what.
like a lot of the underground parts are to get people from terminal to terminal, kind of like how
Yeah.
we were in Vegas and they had that stuff. I mean, granted, we didn't go underground there, but like there are airports that use underground systems like
Mhm.
subways to get you from one terminal to another. So that's what they were saying. And I think why they say it's like less than 2 miles, because that's how big the airport is. But why so many extra levels is a great
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. So confusing. Whoa. That's crazy.
Yes.
Crazy town.
Crazy, crazy. That's what I had for my stuff.
That's what you have. Okay. I looked into the artwork because
Yes,
there's a
you
lot of
did.
strange artwork in the building. Um, the first one is the two murals called Peace and Harmony with Nature and Children of the World Dream of Peace.
The children one is so creepy.
They're both really strange. They're by artist Tanguma. Is that how you say it? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
But they're on the east and west baggage claim area of the Great Hall. Um, each is split between doorways, and there's like a story going across each mural. So the children of the world dream of peace, which is such a strange title,
Are you trying to not say
depicts
children of the corn?
yeah, yes. It depicts like a war versus peace theme. It's very strange. Like the children are creepy. It's like showing sort of a genocide, and then so it's showing like evil being driven out of society, and then society working together. So it's like they destroy the evil and then they come back together. So it's like New World Order, basically.
Yeah,
Um, the
like
other one,
society.
yeah, the other mural, in peace and harmony with nature, is said to be symbolic and to symbolize environmental destruction versus environmental healing. So it's sort of this a similar thing, like the world dying. Okay. So there's a gas mask soldier that's like destroying everything around him with a gun and a sword. There's a caravan of refugees trudging onward away from him, hiding a child with a teddy bear, a dead child in someone's arms, and ruins everywhere. The second section of the mural, there's a celebration of many young people with the same soldier dead below them. Doves rest on his body, and his sword is being disassembled by a kid with a hammer. So it's like war versus peace, and they're
Yeah.
destroying the
Oh,
person that's trying to destroy them, and then they're happy. It's like this weird, yeah, it's very strange, like very strange choice to put into an airport, you know?
as Tatiana says,
And
choices.
most airport artwork, as we know, working in art curation, they
Yeah.
try to stay away from anything with conflict or like political statements.
Yeah.
So unless they work closely with an artist and that's their
Yeah.
story. But like, yeah, it's very strange. The creepiest one, I think, is the horse sculpture. So it was commissioned in 1992 for $300,000.
That's it.
It was part of their public art plan. I know, I know. I feel like it should have been more because it's massive. It
Yeah.
is 9,000 pounds. It stands at 32 feet tall. It's made out of fiberglass, and it was made by Luis Jimenez, who, this is the creepiest part. was killed when a section of the sculpture's three sections came loose in his New Mexico studio, pinning him and severing an artery in his leg, and he died. So his team had to finish the sculpture for him, like his studio
God.
team. So the artist died making it. It's this blue horse with glowing red eyes. Like it's the creepiest shit. Have you seen photos of it? It's fucking
Yeah.
creepy. Or have you seen it?
Have you heard the nickname for it?
Yeah, it's called Blue Lucifer, I think.
Lucifer.
Lucifer, yeah. Yeah.
It makes sense.
I mean, it looks like a devil horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking nuts. It's like standing like on
Mhm.
its back legs, kicking, and its eyes glow. So like, can you imagine approaching the airport in the dark and just seeing like this creepy giant horse with glowing red? Like it's not something
No.
that's
I also
appealing.
want to know like what the ask was for it. Like,
Right? And why?
yeah.
And what? I guess it was modeled after Jimenez's very own Appaloosa stallion named Blackjack. So it was kind of based off of the artist's like
Mhm.
choice. But yeah. Anyway, to go on, there are gargoyle statues. I love gargoyles.
Say, they make me think of the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, yeah. There are two cast bronze gargoyles perched inside suitcases, watching over the east and west baggage claim areas. I feel like there's something around the baggage claim areas because that's where all the creepy art is.
Yeah.
Like there's something like that is a portal to
Like,
this.
welcome to
Yeah,
Denver.
yeah. Um, Historically, gargoyles were placed on buildings to protect their site. So these are particularly creepy because they apparently spit out snarky comments as people walk by and they say, "That's a little too close for comfort, lady," or "What? You've never seen a talking gargoyle before?" And they even make a joke about the conspiracy theory and say, "Welcome to Illuminati headquarters." I mean, Denver International Airport. Very strange. And people have reported that some of the comments are too accurate, like to the people walking by, that it seems too real, like creepy, like someone's behind there,
I wonder if that's someone's job because there's a
like
ride.
operating it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's here we go. So on the Monsters Inc. ride in Disney, they have at the end, what's her face? Like the slug woman who's their boss.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I forgot her name, which makes me terrible. But they have someone working behind there and she says things like she pokes fun at you
Oh wow.
while you're sitting, like
That would
while
be
you're
fun
sitting
to have
waiting to
that
get on the
job.
ride. Yeah. So like it's doable.
I mean, that would be crazy that if they are paying someone just to sit back there.
I'd love that job.
Also, the gargoyles' mouths move with their when they're talking. So
Really? So they're
yeah,
animatronics.
they're animatronics.
I heard another theory about the horse too, that like people believe that it's supposed to represent like the four horsemen of the apocalypse.
Whoa, I didn't read that.
Yeah. My sister lived in Denver, so I I got a firsthand account.
There was also like another theory that it was just like a giant sculpture to, in an apocalypse, stand out and survive like bombing and everything to like draw people to the shelter,
Oh wow, that's a
underground shelter.
interesting.
Yes. So there's a great hall floor design. I didn't research super deep into this, but I guess it has Masonic or Illuminati symbols in
Mhm.
it.
I find it interesting that like, and I think we talked about this previously, that like the airport was super against these conspiracy theories for so long, and then all of a sudden turned around, did a 180 and was like,
Embraced
we're
it,
learning, yeah, like we're leaning into this.
which is so funny. That's so, all of it's very strange as like a public relations thing
Yeah.
situation. Um, the underground tunnels, there's an alien carved into the wall, and they were like, when was that done? Was it just like
So
a construction worker leaving their mark? Well, like, what is it? There's also writing in there, and it's like, how did someone get out and write on the tunnel wall?
true.
And yeah,
Good
very
point.
strange, very strange.
So
I want to go and explore, and I want to
me
get
too.
down there. I want to get down there
I
so
know.
bad.
I know, me too. Well then, shall we?
Shall we?
Shall we move on to what I'm gonna say is such a breath of fresh air
Oh,
for Housewives.
We needed it so bad.
Yes, we really did. I mean, Dubai's been good. I know you don't watch Dubai, but
I need to. I need to get into it.
Dubai's good because it's only their second season, so they're still like,
They
you know,
aren't aware of the cameras as much,
yeah,
probably.
and they're like, they're great. I love them. But OC, thank you. Just thank you.
It started off so strong. The scene where they're looking out the window,
Oh my God. Yeah.
I
So
was cackling.
me too. Okay, so I don't know how you want to go about this. I have like Shannon versus Alexis, Shannon versus Tamra, Gina versus Jen. Heather.
Whatever you want. I don't have notes. I'm gonna spew my thoughts because it's been very entertaining and
Okay, awesome. I guess we can start with Shannon versus Alexis because that's obviously a huge storyline for the year or for
yeah.
the season. Um,
How do
so
you feel about Alexis, first of all?
I think she's delusional.
Yeah. It's
I think
weird
she's
that everyone's
delusional.
kind of on her side too.
I think,
I get it though.
I mean, yeah, I get it. I think
Shannon's crazy.
Shannon,
Crazy.
Shannon burned bridges ahead of this. And then I think she's still in denial about her drinking.
Oh, for sure. I can't believe she's like, I'm still a 2 drink person. I'm a 2 drink person. It's
Well,
like,
I think it's
have you
interesting to
ever
go
thought of
from
not
like
drinking?
spewing and telling people, hey, I'm not drinking, I'm not drinking. And then I wouldn't put Tamra necessarily in like a liar category.
Yeah.
Like when I think of Tamra, she pretty much just like spews.
I think she just likes to cause chaos, but she's not necessarily making shit up.
Yeah, exactly. So I think she'll take a rumor and run with it. So, and I don't think she's going to make up the fact that she saw Shannon like making drinks or
That
trying
was
to
so
do it
sad
secret.
to
Yeah,
hear. Like that is what alcoholics do. Like they just sneak
absolutely.
it all the time. And it's sad
Yeah.
because like it isn't, it's a disease. So it's sad to see it on reality TV, like playing out, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, we covered Shannon's DUI in real time.
Yeah.
So it's also interesting to see it playing out on the show because they're starting the season, I guess, right from after it happened. So they ended up picking up the camera pretty fast
I'm
after.
shocked that Shannon, I mean, I'm not, but I'm shocked that Shannon is just like confidently on camera after
She
that.
looks incredible.
She looks hot. She
Her
looks so hot.
her look for Heather's
Party.
party,
Yeah.
I was like, she knew she was walking into the lion's den and needed to look
And
badass.
they like really spotlighted her walking
Yeah.
in like slow motion.
She looked
So good.
fantastic. Alexis still looks like she came off the last season she was on.
Yeah, she does. She's kind of like always looks a little bit greasy to me. I
Yeah.
don't know what that is,
Oh,
but
Jesus, Jugs. Great. Like,
Jesus, Jug.
yeah. So, I mean, I don't even know what to call it. It was like, I felt like it was like a schoolgirl fight over a guy who's like subpar.
Yeah.
Not great.
Emily was cracking me up because she was just
Yeah.
like, she pulled up a chair. She was sitting at the window looking at them. Like,
I have a note written.
Emily is so funny.
Emily, much needed commentary, and that she's just hilarious.
I am obsessed with
I
her.
love
She's
her.
amazing.
When
I
she
love
was
how
doing,
like she's very like she's real about using Ozempic to lose
oh
weight.
yeah,
Like she's just
she's like,
like
I did
does not
Ozempic,
care.
lipo, working out. It's
And
like,
her jokes about her husband kill me because she's always like, I could lift him.
yeah, I know, I love that. She was like, instead of yelling at Shane, I just go to the gym. And I was like,
Yeah.
that is iconic. I also love that she was pretending to be Archie in the back of the car when Shannon got her DUI. Um, that was amazing. I
That
love
was incredible. Okay, the one thing that I felt like was redeemable was when she did apologize several times. She apologized to Gina in a very genuine way. She was like, I didn't really know what you were going through at that time, and I'm so sorry. I was so judgy. And like
yeah.
she was very real. And I think Gina really appreciated that. So that was good. Gina's so mature, actually.
I love Gina.
She's so funny too.
I love her. Like,
Hmm.
and I agree with you. Like, she is so much more mature than I'd say like the majority of these women.
And she just says like the real thing
Mhm.
that is the issue instead of playing the games that they all play.
Well,
She's just
exactly.
like
When they're all
this.
standing at the window, she's like, "Oh, why are these two women fighting over like this shitty guy who's the one that's causing the problems? Like they should be mad at him, not each other."
Right.
It's so true.
Yeah.
And like when she was sitting down with Jen in the last episode, um, and she was like, so Jen is getting evicted from the house that she rents, and because she's not paying the rent. And Gina just looks at her and is like, um, it's not your ex-husband's responsibility and it's not your boyfriend's responsibility to take care of you and your kids. Like
Or
that's your
your
responsibility.
dad's. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's your responsibility. And to just like hear Jen's response, and it's so immature to be like, um, just because like I'm going through something doesn't mean my hair is gonna
Right.
go through
Yeah.
it too. She said some flippant comment about how when Gina was going through all her shit, she did have terrible hair, but like
She did.
she's it's great now, but like you don't need to do that. And she's like, it just shows her maturity level versus these women who are like,
Uh-huh.
I mean, so she's like 37, Jen's 46, so she's like almost 10 years older than her. Like, get it
And
together.
she was taking the financial shit seriously by not doing all the hair
Yeah.
and makeup. So I feel like that's way more respectful, especially when being on TV. Like that's badass actually.
Yeah. She's like, if I'm living
Um,
my life, then this is how I'm living it. Like,
yeah. And then I did not like the scene with the dad, and she was like, "Thank you, Dad, for bailing me out.
oh,
Like
I
you
know.
saved my life." I was like, ugh,
I know.
she
It's like,
needs to learn a lesson.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I
It's
can't.
sad, but
It is
I don't
sad.
know.
I mean, and then like they picked cameras back up at the end of the season because her Jen's fiance Ryan is a part of that Major League Baseball gambling theft scheme that happened.
Yeah.
$60 million. So
Crazy.
yeah. So we'll
That's
see
gonna
how
play
that
out.
works out. Yeah, absolutely. I'm obsessed with Gina's friend Katie, and she
Mm-hmm.
got to Heather's party.
Me too.
And like when Alexis is talking about, or so when Heather, okay, first of all, Heather's party. Why do there need to be 30 stations at a
Why
party?
was it a convention center?
But that's like, it's so
That's
true.
what it
It's
felt
every
like.
party. Like every party she has, there's like, oh, you're like, there's 20,000. I felt like I was like, going to an adult carnival. I'm like, what is happening?
It felt like, yeah, it felt like different vendor stands or
Yes.
something.
Yeah, it totally was. And it like that made me laugh, Gina's whole thing about it. But
Hmm.
it is just so Heather. But I also love that Heather like was funny about it. She was like, there's no initials, there's no Dubrow anything, my face isn't on anything. She's like, so Emily won't get mad at me for like pimping my
Branding it.
out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought that was funny. But I loved Katie because when they're doing like, I guess during the like sit down portion and they're playing a game and Heather gets a question that's like, what's your most like symbolic piece of jewelry or like your favorite piece of jewelry? And she's like, my original engagement ring. Then everyone looks at Alexis and sees that she has that ring on from John Johnson. And she's like, it's a promised ring. And they're like, well, what's the difference between like, what's a promised ring versus like a promise ring? And
Yeah, what?
like, I'm promised to the Lord, or like our relationship's promised to the Lord. And then I love Katie because she's like, are you religious?
Yeah. Yeah. This is so weird. Like that is so bizarre. I
Yeah,
remember I had a promise ring from my boyfriend in high school and it was so
it's so
stupid.
childish. Like, it's so childish.
It is.
And I'm like, whatever. But yeah, so Katie said, I guess in like her confessional, she said, there's no difference between a promise ring and a promised ring. It's just a D. I guess that's what she's getting. I was like,
I think it's so funny that all these housewives are like entranced apparently by his giant penis
yeah,
and they're all like dignitized or something.
yeah,
Is that what people
dignitized.
say?
Wait, that was someone
Someone
from
said that.
Housewives said that.
Yeah.
I don't remember who. We're gonna have to look it up. But yes, dignitized.
That's
Um,
so funny.
yeah. And then I mean, then we get to like Shannon and Tamra, which I'm not surprised. I think, yeah, Tamara just doesn't deal with bullshit. Shannon definitely is like, I don't know. Shannon's just been a problem.
I thought it was like respectful that Tamara didn't want her to go on tour with them
Yeah.
after getting caught drinking. Like their whole thing is drinking and like bullshit, you know? Like they get drunk on stage and they just talk. I don't know. It's not tasteful to do after you crash your car into someone's house and then deny it.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
mean, I also think this comes back to the maturity thing. Like Tamara, we know Alexis and Tamara did not have a great relationship. And like Shannon's getting upset that Tamara isn't just liking Alexis photos of her and John, but she's putting like the clap emojis under it. And I'm like, great, another fucking emoji we need to pay attention to from Housewives. Like, thumbs up isn't bad enough. Now it's the clapping emojis. Oh dear God. Like, um, but I think it's semi-childish to go to a place of like, my friends can't like someone else's photo or comment on it because it has my ex-boyfriend in it or something. Like,
So childish.
yeah,
Also, Tamara like posted which ones she was talking about. It wasn't them coming out as dating. It was like a different post that she had
yeah.
commented on. So like, what? Shannon's so immature. Okay, the scene with Shannon and her kids, like
Oh yeah.
in the living room, that was sad. I
It
felt
was.
like the kids like did not want to be on camera.
Mhm.
They obviously have lost respect for their mom, like the way that they were looking at her, and they were just like saying the lines that she wanted them to say on camera, like, you made a mistake.
Yeah.
That you're like, you're taking ownership. She told them to say that
Oh,
on camera. So that was dark.
wait, can we
Um,
talk about how they never had Diet Coke in their house?
I thought of you when they said that. I thought that she was like, it's such a big deal. I have Diet Coke now.
I'm like, okay, I
I
couldn't.
didn't either growing up.
Yeah.
We
Well,
had no soda.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's why I'm addicted now.
Yeah, I've cut back, but yeah. Yeah, that's um, but yeah, I'm so excited for this season. It's been so good. I've been like pumping it up to everyone. They're like, what are you watching? I'm like, Housewives, Orange County, watch it Thursdays. Let's go.
So good. It's
So
so good.
freaking good.
I wish it were on like every night.
Me too.
Also, I'm really sad that they didn't film in Better Buzz because they were going to, and they
Oh
ended up filming
yeah.
in that. I think it was a Starbucks. They showed it already. But yeah,
I
I was going to see them. It's
know.
going to be in the
That was a
background.
big thing. I remember we were talking about it. Oh my God, that's so
Wow.
meh. And I'll say it for you. Quick shots of truth.
Do you know the real reason why I want you to say it?
No, why?
Because I can't figure out how to save that soundbite separately. So I have to like clip it out of every when I'm editing, I have to clip it out and then
Know that.
so I might need you to just send me that
I can just
only.
record it for you if
Yeah.
it's not okay. We'll
It's
figure
not really the real reason, but it's
figure it
part of the reason.
out. Figure it out. Oh my God. Again. That's so
I'm not
funny.
a producer,
Oh my
but
God. Wait, it's hilarious.
yeah.
Quick shots of truth.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Would you rather be go to BravoCon or be an extra in an episode? Or like be in the room with them in an episode?
Be in the room with them in an episode. Yeah.
Wow. Would you rather explore Denver Airport's underground tunnels or Area 51?
Area 51.
Ooh, we've got to talk about that, I think,
Yes.
too. Um, be a part of a secret society or expose one to the world and be the first to expose it.
I do both.
Yeah, sure.
Or-
Why not?
I'm afraid to end up like Boeing and I die.
I know, right? Oh, scary. I can't believe they admitted that there was retaliation.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got to talk about that too.
But we
Secret.
decided we weren't going to talk about that,
Oh
remember?
yeah, we don't want to get murdered. Would you rather have a UFO sighting or a ghost encounter?
Ghost encounter.
Ooh. Have you ever had one?
I don't
Or
know.
I don't know either. I feel like I've had situations where it's not explainable. So
Yeah.
okay.
That all
That
five?
was it. Hmm.
Stunning.
Or maybe that was just four, but still,
All right.
it's fine.
These are super random, so I hope you enjoy it.
I'm here for it.
Do you know how to speak English? Do you want to say them? No, you can't.
Wait, he's from Korea, right?
Yeah.
Or where?
What do you
Yeah.
listen to me?
I wonder if he understands Korean. I love
Would you
that.
rather live in a treehouse or a cave?
Treehouse.
Okay. Always have BO and not know it, or always smell BO on everyone else.
Oh, that sucks. I think smell and then like I would remedy it with like mint up my nose or something.
Blue cheese or ranch?
Ranch.
Best friends with Batman or Superman?
Oh God. Batman.
Yeah, same. Okay, and then this is an open-ended question. Which color do you think has the worst personality?
Orange.
Ooh,
I like orange in some situations,
I can
but I
see
think
that.
it would have the worst personality.
I can see
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Or like
For
super
playing.
vibrant lime green.
Yes. Thanks for playing. He looks
Yeah.
like a cat right now.
I don't, yeah, what he looks like
What is his body shape? Oh, it is his arm too.
his head is
Are you a
teensy.
lemur? You sometimes look
Oh,
like the squirrel
kind of
from
looks like a rabbit,
Hi.
mythical creature.
He sure is with that personality. If you want to
Mhm.
support Bori and all his efforts, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow,
Follow, rate,
rate,
review.
review.
Oh,
Um,
he's licking my foot right now.
we're back in action, guys. So
We're
we're here.
back,
We're back.
baby.
We're back, baby. We need it. That was what we can call our summer vacay. Summer hiatus.
Summer hiatus. I
What
liked how you said that.
Thank you. That's so nice. Do
We
you
have
have,
to figure out what we're talking about next.
if anyone has any ideas, send them over. We'd
Yeah,
love
shoot them
it.
over,
Shoot
please.
them on over. All right.
Um, Also happy birthday, Coco.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Coco.
Tomorrow, right?
She's one. Our
Yeah.
youngest listener is 1 year old. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
she listens, right?
I think I think it might be a little too old for her, but
Murder and death and conspiracies and
yeah.
drunk driving,
We love you,
appropriate.
Coco.
We love you.
Love you. And love you all. Thanks for the
Boring.
support. Yes, his tongue doesn't fit in his mouth. Thank you so much for pointing that out. All right. We love you guys. Have a
Love
great
you.
day. Bye.